Fandoms are divided with their differing opinions, but one thing that all Marvel fans agree on is that Tom Holland, also known as Peter Parker, aka the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, cannot keep a secret, even if his career depends on it. So in honor of his inability to keep a secret, here's a list of every time Tom Holland accidentally spoiled one of his films for Marvel fans, as well as other MCU news. Let's dive into it. First, every time Tom Holland spoiled something on camera. The Marvel movies are known for keeping the fans on the edge of their seats with its twists and turns, and what makes this experience exciting is the production team's ability to keep the spoilers under wraps. That was until Tom Holland joined the cast as Spider-Man, and his tendency to unintentionally blurt out Marvel secrets on camera, even before they have been officially announced, has been nothing short of hilarious. Here are some of the times Tom Holland said something he shouldn't have. Next, Tom Holland's first leak during live interview. Tom Holland's first leak happened back in 2016, while he was hosting a Q&A on Facebook Live. At this point, Holland had already made his MCU debut as Spider-Man in Captain America Civil War, and his solo movie Spider-Man Homecoming had already been announced. During the live, a fan questioned, "Did training for Billy Elliot prepare you for this role?" The question referred to his stage role in the musical Billy Elliot when he was just 12 years old. Holland answered the question, saying that his extensive dance training prepared him for action movie choreography, and because of this, he preferred to perform most of his own stunts. But he accidentally slipped a spoiler while giving this answer, saying, "There were a few things that I couldn't do. There was like some time where they dangled my poor stunt double under a helicopter and dunked him in a lake," referring to the chase scene between Spider-Man and Vulture. Holland immediately put his hand over his mouth, saying, "This is live, isn't it?" Obviously, he wasn't supposed to reveal this information. Holland continued saying, "I'm gonna get in so much trouble now. Oh no." Now, Holland gives Far From Home spoiler. Despite having 4 co-stars keeping an eye on him in case he slips again, Holland still managed to slip in a spoiler during an interview about Avengers Infinity War. Holland was being interviewed on Jimmy Kimmel Live alongside Pom Klementieff, Zoe Saldana, Robert Downey Jr., and Paul Bettany. They revealed that they were giving fake scripts while filming because the studio was paranoid about information leak. They were then asked which cast member the studio was most worried about spoiling the movie, and everyone immediately pointed at Tom Holland. Somehow during this hilarious moment about Holland's inability to keep a secret, he managed to leak more information, by accident of course. Holland talked about the time when he thought he was reading a fake script where Spider-Man went into space, but soon realized that the script was in fact not fake. What Holland didn't know was the Spider-Man going into space was not public knowledge yet. Next, putting his leaking skills to use. Although the majority of Holland's accidental leaks are very real indeed, it has been speculated that Marvel has started to hijack and cleverly use Holland's tendency to leak spoilers to release promotional material to the fans. In 2018, Tom Holland posted a video on Instagram of himself apologizing for not having any real revelations about his upcoming Spider-Man sequel. He did reveal, however, that he has received a script and is excited to read it. He then accidentally showed his iPad that had the unreleased title of the movie clearly visible, Spider-Man Far From Home. Fans were, however, suspicious about the whole setup, and later Kevin Feige confirmed this suspicion in an interview stating, "There are certain logistics of the way these movies are made that meant that the title would potentially be leaked in some way. So Mr. Holland took it upon himself to leak it for us." Although, this isn't the first time that one of Holland's accidental leaks seemed like a PR stunt. Back in 2017 during Instagram Live, Tom Holland accidentally, on purpose, opened a confidential parcel from co-star Mark Ruffalo and released a poster for Avengers Infinity War, before immediately shutting off the live. Up next, ruining the ending. To the audience's delight, Tom Holland made a surprise appearance on the weekend of Avengers Infinity War's premiere, alongside Benedict Cumberbatch and Stephen McFeely. However, that delight soon washed away when Holland managed to leak another spoiler with just one single sentence. When he grabbed the microphone to introduce himself, Holland jokingly said, "I'm alive!" referring to his character's death at the end of Infinity War. He assumed that the viewers had just finished watching the movie, when in reality, it was quite the opposite, and he had just unintentionally spoiled his own character's death to a full house of enthusiastic fans that were waiting to start the film. Stephen McFeely later acknowledged that this spoiler wasn't entirely a mistake on Tom Holland's part. McFeely admitted that he also thought that the audience had already seen the movie, and he was the one who passed this information along to Holland. Now, Tom Holland's babysitter. Marvel, however, soon learned their lesson and found Tom Holland a babysitter to keep his loose lips tight shut. Since the press tour for Avengers Infinity War, Holland has exclusively appeared alongside co-star Benedict Cumberbatch, who has made sure to cut off Holland anytime he starts to give away any spoilers. But even Cumberbatch couldn't stop Holland's antics, and during an interview when both of the actors were asked who was more likely to get a line wrong during filming, Tom answered, Cumberbatch, saying he has to talk about so much quantum realm stuff, before Cumberbatch immediately stopped him, saying, "Stuff, just stuff." This led to fans speculating about the existence of quantum realms in the MCU. Tom Holland spoils Jurassic Park. Marvel isn't the only one struggling at the hands of Tom Holland. Although, in fairness, he didn't spoil the movie for the public, but he did manage to give the details to one of his co-stars, Chris Pratt, who is also the star of the Jurassic Park movies. Tom Holland becomes close friends with director J.A. Bayona after they worked together in the 2012 film called The Impossible. After he was hired as a director for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, J.A. Bayona ended up giving Holland the plot details of the film even before they were revealed to the public. Soon that information slipped from Tom's loose lips right into Chris Pratt's ears. Pratt even admitted in an interview that he didn't really believe Holland's stories at first, but when he ended up reading the script, he thought to himself, yeah, he wasn't messing with me. It's all real. Now the victim of a fake fake leak. A satire article, Fantastic Fools, once claimed that Holland had accidentally uploaded the entire Avengers 4 on Twitter and ended up fooling everyone, including Tom Holland. Holland was a victim of this nasty and far-fetched prank that even led him to believe that he had another leak under his belt. This news broke the internet and made everyone believe that Holland had actually spoiled the entirety of Avengers 4. Fans soon realized that this was not the case and found the prank hilarious. Holland even responded on Instagram to the article saying, "This actually stressed me out. For a second, I was like, did I?" Holland even jokingly commented to a fan once that if he spoiled one more thing for Marvel, then they'll shoot me. Spider-Man No Way Home cast. December 2021 has finally arrived, which means the release of Spider-Man No Way Home in just a couple of weeks, and fans are in luck because majority of the actors from the earlier Spider-Man movies will be reprising their roles in No Way Home. Tom Holland will reprise his role as Spider-Man, while Zendaya will come back to play MJ. Besides these two lead cast members, we will also catch Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange, Jacob Batalon as Ned Leeds, Jon Favreau as Harold Happy Hogan, Marissa Tomei as May Parker, and Benedict Wong as Wong. Tony Revolori has also reprised his role as Flash Thompson with a complete makeover to match his comic counterpart. J.K. Simmons is also expected to make a cameo as J. Jonah Jameson like he did in the previous film. Not only that, fans of the previous Spider-Man film franchises will get to witness some of the iconic characters make a return. Alfred Molina will be reprising his role as Otto Octavius, aka Dr. Octopus, from 2004 Spider-Man 2. Thomas Hayden Church will reprise his role as Flint Marko, aka Sandman, from 2007 Spider-Man 3. Willem Dafoe as Norman Osborn, aka Green Goblin from the first Spider-Man franchise. Jamie Foxx as Max Dillon, aka Electro from 2014's The Amazing Spider-Man 2, as well as Reese Fonz as Lizard. Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire have also been rumored to reprise their roles as Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, from the respective film franchises. Although both the actors as well as Tom Holland have denied the speculations about their return. And there you have it, every time Tom Holland spoiled something on camera, as well as other MCU news. What do you think about this list? Are you excited about the upcoming Spider-Man movie? Be sure to let us know your thoughts down below. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching!